So it's time for episode 4. This time, at long last, we get to visit our friend Alex in Level Up in Canterbury. Sorry? No, I'm looking at sitting down. Battle Archive 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I've already got all the games.
Hey?
I've already got all the games in one form or another.
Yeah.
Backtrack.
We're getting an original Simpsons arcade in this afternoon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I was playing on that with my little girl the other day. It's in Deal Arcade at the bottom.
So I know who actually won that. They won that on a competition. The actual machine. Actually
Oh,
won
did
it at
they?
a competition. Yeah, they sold it to that guy. They sold it to that guy. So
Oh, Mr. Cheery.
yeah, not that much, but then again, still quite a lot for them. You know, considering those it was a bunch of sort of 7-year-olds that won it. You know. They basically got like, they actually looked at how much it was worth and just basically cut it down the
I
middle.
was thinking about the Simpsons one. Stephen really wants to get out of the way.
What's that in a big brown box? Where'd you get big boxes from?
Big box shop.
IKEA. Down the border, another main cabin there, but that's all on the back further now. Because we got some originals instead.
Yeah.
Sort of like a long-term project.
So if anybody wants an arcade machine shell, it's really a big solid one. It'll take a 26-inch monitor.
Promo it.
Well, you saw the shell on our website actually on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice big shell. Got the wiring harness in there. Full buttons but no sticks. Well, I stole them because they were good. Occasionally with
We've
people
had that. I
coming
remember
in.
an older lady came in once with a Game Boy and a load of games, and I think she wanted like 40 quid for the lot or something. And we wouldn't even sell the lot for 40 quid, so we told her. Very
worth
polite,
it.
very, very polite. But she's like, oh, I'd rather throw it in the bin. I'm like, storming out. We looked at her to see if she would throw it in the bin, but she
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, people really are on their own planets. Like, there's a NES on the Game Trader website the other day on its own for £250, untested. No, no, no offers.
Wanted.
Yeah, no. I mean, somebody was selling it for it. It was really great, yellowed, untested.
Championship cartridge has caused
Yeah.
international press.
But the thing is, he
Don't forget
relisted that.
Nintendo,
He
that's
relisted
something.
that, and it never resold, did it?
No,
He relisted it quite a few times, and it never resold. I thought there was something dodgy about that.
one of the guys, what the World Championship?
No, the guy that said it was like the 0001 was worth money, whatever it was in America, the NES, you know. He said it was worth like $300, and instantly everyone was putting them up for $300. But yeah, the whole NES gold debacle, you know, that's ridiculous.
One of the Retro Collects, that's blue t-shirt, there it is, those guys. One of them posted an interview up on Retro Collect about that, because he actually got to speak to the guy via Skype or something. And yeah, whoever the buyer supposedly was accidental, it seems. There was a lot of discussion.
Something about a kid put a bid in that he weren't
because of the
supposed
privacy,
to.
wasn't going to go into it, but
Yeah.
it was pretty much the only interview he gave was actually to the Retro Collect guy. And it's because of that price tag that it hit, and it hit national news. It was all over the BBC and everything. So all of a sudden, everyone assumes that they're
My Mario Bros.
Mario.
3's worth £2,000.
that's exactly the case. And a lot of the old stuff is now being touted as exceedingly valuable. All the way through.
Yeah.
So you guys know each other a long time then?
Yeah.
I've known Richard a lot longer than Tony. I've known Tony since. Well, we knew each other since I was about 14, so
Wow.
7 years ago. No, I knew he was about 20, weren't you? Yeah, it's quite a hilarious story, well, non-hilarious. I'd always known of him. I forgot friend called John.
Yeah,
He always-
he's known loads of people that I know.
Yeah.
I know loads of people he
We
knows.
live in towns next to each other, and there's quite a big field between us, weren't there? And how it worked out was I was always told about this Neo Tony. Going on a Friday, we used to go around there for film night. There's a friend, Duncan, a Bob of ours. You know Duncan, the tall guy that comes in. No, he's well away with it. And yeah, well, basically, sort of met up, started talking, and they put on this film Mark for Death. It was going to be remembered because we did not shut up all the way through it.
We basically ripped Steven Seagal from
Yeah.
start to finish. Everyone
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we're on the same
And that was the
wavelength.
bonding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on the same
My
wavelength.
Friday night used to be going to Duncan and Bob's. The week after that, it was go to Tony's. For many hours of Adam Sandler and Neo Geo. Said, Richard wants to meet up. He said he wants to get every game on Street Fighter. I said, well, that's where he lives. So let's go up there. So basically, yeah, after school, I turned up one day. We had a quick game. He'd had like a solid couple of years practice, and so he kicked my ass. But since then, I never really left it.
We got the best around playing in the background.
did.
Sega World. I loved Sega World. Oh,
About 7 years ago, I was actually pregnant with Jack, and
Yeah.
I went there for a friend's birthday. And they still had like the lots of levels of arcade machines and stuff,
Yeah,
and it was a lot of fun.
yeah.
But in recent years, it's just
Arcade levels, cinema,
Being a teenager, that was the place to
Yeah.
go in London.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
only the cinema, arcades, it was the place, Sega World.
We used to just go up there for Alien War because we were both massive fans of the Alien film.
Well, the first time we went up there was this guy working there, and he was absolutely fantastic. He had all the props from the
Oh,
films
yeah.
and that, and he was just there you go, giving them to us. We've still got photos of us holding the old original M41As and stuff, and obviously looking a little bit younger. And
Volkswagen and stuff like
yeah, and
London Dungeon sort of thing.
the London Dungeon.
It's London Dungeon
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of thing. It wasn't the London Dungeon, but it was similar.
Yeah,
But you were basically being chased through by this little girl being like the Exorcist and stuff like that.
yeah,
It was kind of cool. It was kind of funny.
yeah,
I actually went through it, and this girl was like doing the Exorcist on the bed, and she's like that.
yeah,
And she bangs her head like whack. She comes jumping up and then hits her head on the thing
Yeah.
like that. And she just gets up like a trooper. I
yeah.
don't know who she was, but she was a trooper. She just got up and started chasing everybody else out. She must have been afterwards. She must have been sort of standing there.
Whoa.
Like that, you know.
collecting.
After banging her head many times,
This is our boot fair game.
Oh yeah,
Our boot fair
I
game.
was the one that suggested this.
Yes, this is all Gemma's. It's a game everyone can play at boot fairs. Even if you split up and walk
You'll
around,
find it.
yeah,
doesn't matter what format it's on or which version, you create a tally in your own head.
yeah,
Whoever sees the most copies by the end of their run round,
Yeah.
each other a
But
couple.
most of it is that on every single stall that has video games. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what format, like you said, there's always a copy if you want to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
So the next time you go boot fairing.
And all the other things were the
mental blocks. Never heard of that.
This is a weird puzzle thing, I do believe.
Soundtrack.
I've never actually seen it, but I've heard of it.
King of Bowling 2, 3D Lemmings.
It's complete.
Special
It's got a lot of special missions up there.
Yeah, so I've got Metal Gear, but I've not got
It's got loads of special missions.
Yeah.
Game of the Year edition.
There's like about 4 or 5 up there. Oh, I thought it said Monster Rancher then. I was like, oh.
That would have been yours.
That would have been tempting. Especially if it was Monster Rancher 2, that's the nice
See that? It just proves it. They've actually got a game based on their fans.
Actually sold.
Did I do that by saying that?
terrible jokes.
No,
Bit rock and roll racing too?
I need to put some money up.
Cliff, when I turned up this morning, looked exactly like this.
Yeah. Saying it was, I did actually go through the
But saying that, playing your King of Fighters collection did kind of put me off of like World Heroes on PS2 to be honest, because that thing plays like crap compared to like the Wii version. It
Yeah,
really
just
does
that-
chug.
I mean, I did
It
look
chugs so badly.
I did look online about it. In fact, it's the only one, but
Yeah,
it's just.
it really chugs. I hear that so much Shannon does it as well. So much Shannon's supposed to do it as well.
I've only got the old.
I really loves Johnny Bravo.
I was going to say that's the main thing. I was thinking perhaps Dexter, perhaps Johnny Bravo in that.
I bought a
Cow and chicken. Yeah, sorry.
I bought a Johnny Bravo PS2 game long ago, didn't I, Tony?
Oh
Is
my
that Johnny
god.
Bravo game?
Yeah, it just don't. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's like this weird dating game. It's like one of the worst
That sounds
things he's
awesome.
picked. So it should be, shouldn't it?
What?
It's not.
What
It,
console
it's a
is it?
PS2.
PS2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
I found it
into
in a cash converter in Hastings.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Can you bring it in so I can
Oh,
look at
yeah, I will do when I'm over next.
it? Yeah, I thought maybe £10 would be what the people would want
Yeah.
because they would get.
I had full dragon plate armour with the dragon
Wow.
shield and sword, and it's just like,
I'm for sale. Thank you.
just shotting through what, you know, so I can try to hit you and just soak up the damage.
I'd like to play Skyrim again, but I deleted a save file of mine by mistake. And I didn't really get far into the main story at all. I was going off doing my own
Like
thing.
the side quest.
But I did all those mods, and I say
I kicked the bad guy through the wall, and then it just stopped on PS4. So
Hang on, Tony. The Power Rangers. We know that's the Power Rangers. Oh, there you go. Beauty and the Beast. Trying to put them back so that we can see the titles.
you need to go to the bank. That's what I've known stuff. So I don't get my-
You're not doing a very good job of it.
What? I've turned the titles, haven't I?
No?
Okay.
Lots of blank boxes and.
Well, then lots of
Nintendos
them haven't got
and
titles on
CDs
them.
and Not to freestyle onions.
Yeah, lots of them haven't got titles on the side. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's why I've left them at the back actually.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of Tony stroking his beard.
He strokes his beard.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that.
Things amuse me, yes, like the kids with San Andreas and sort of like with the rough hoops that they'll get served, which they're not going to, you know. It's,
You're a mean man. Doing what you're supposed to do.
Look, you've driven them all away.
thank God.
For me. What have you got to do?
That's all right. You get that phone.
You're not getting it,
Oh,
yes.
no, I said, did you get it? Because I'm having it.
No.
Can you explain to me what it is?
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. It's cool. You go around, you hatch eggs, you run around on eggs. It's Sonic Team. It says Sonic Team and Sega on it. He'll buy it whether it's the worst pile of crap ever, which it's not. It's very good.
Do you want that?
It's very hard.
Piglet on it. Yes.
I've got that on an emulator, thank you.
Yes, it's ridiculously hard as you get nearer the end. That's one for you. You know you
No,
want it.
thank you.
You liar,
That's a
look.
Page's job, that is.
Yeah. He really wants this, but he won't buy it in public.
Was that their fight on the beach?
You think
They
so?
don't fight on the beach, they just play volleyball and it's just like softball for 12-year-olds.
So you want it then?
No.
I'm 14, not 12.
Beach volleyball is a very, very, very solid beach volleyball game. It just happens to have an awful lot of added jiggle physics.
Just for the name, Ball Jacks. Nice.
Put it next to Super Skidmarks just for giggles.
I'm definitely getting tired. Let me just.
You happy about that?
Surrounded by games.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to sort of like point out there's no full armour pack on it.
Yeah, I know.
That's only Jetfire
Yeah.
and the Transformers.
No, and the later Yamato ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So that was a
Yes,
different issue from
Yeah,
these.
it's the Bandai ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And besides, that wouldn't have been on this version only. That
Yeah,
would be,
I know. But I'm just making sure he goes, because I like doing that to him. He doesn't do everybody else.
Okay.
I have to put up with this all the time, you know that.
You have to put up with you, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the worst thing ever. That is nice though, isn't it?
I pretend Robert it doesn't exist. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think it's the sun damage that does it. If it wasn't sun damage, it would be, because I'm
I'd
the
be
same.
walking away,
It's
yeah.
just, yeah.
Thank you for visiting us at Level Up Games. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Hope to see you in store soon. Yay!
Yay,
Level Up Games. Thank you.
cool. Right, so we all picked up some bits. I mean, I picked up the Japanese Bliss thing on the Dreamcast, chucked it in free. On the Mega CD, I got a demo disc of KO Fire Squadron. Always wanted to play it.
Awesome game.
Now I will. I managed to buy a bundle of Game Boy stuff. Bearing in mind the top one is from the daughter, and the rest I bought to play on. I picked up Beauty and the Beast, a board game adventure. And that's enough said about that. Iridian 3D, which is like an entertaining shooter. Can't go wrong with a bit of Doom.
I'm just going to grab that and have a look at the back.
Yeah. On the original Game Boy, in really ridiculously good condition, Alien 3. A bit of a blast from the past with Mr. Pants. Yeah.
Mr. Pants.
Yes.
Where did you buy a game that's called Mr. Pants?
Yes.
Because I know I wanted to play it. And Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back on the original Game Boy.
He's licensed tax and he's got the rights.
So that's pretty damn close, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's really
it's
good.
basically a Super Nintendo version, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
But
really
it's
good.
slightly more upscale type thing.
And my love for Sega shows was Space Channel 5 on the Dreamcast. Space Channel 5 on the PlayStation 2. Bit of Billy Hatcher on the GameCube. Really good game, Billy Hatcher. Just gets ridiculously hard later on. And my last pickup, which I'm amazingly chuffed with, especially the price that he done it for me, is Fatal Fury Battle Archives 2.
And how's it play?
Yeah, I'll let you know probably later today.
Probably tonight.
Yeah, tonight when I pop out. Yeah, it's got Fatal Fury, Real Bout Special, Real Bout to the newcomers. Didn't come out in America or the UK. It was the only way we could play it on Japanese PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, £12, really good price. Yeah.
Right, I got two because I'm I don't know, not a big spender at the moment. I spent too much on Skylanders, so I need to be careful. Zelda Spirit Tracks. So kind of a weird sort of touch the screen to move around Zelda game. Very strange, very odd.
Yeah.
Kind of okay. It's only cheap, so. And carrying on the whole sort of anthology SNK thing, I got the World Heroes one, which is World Heroes 1, 2, Jet, and Perfect. I used to have World Heroes 2 on cartridge, the actual Neo Geo one. I had Jet on the CD, and I got Perfect on the Wii, I think it is. But yeah, on the whole, not a bad game. Not a bad game. It's good to play them again. This actually runs quite nicely. This does run nicely compared to that King of Fighters compilation.
You hate that compilation,
It
don't
runs
you?
terrible. That runs so bad on PS2. But yeah.
And your one pickup, Mr. Ricardo.
Just Mario Kart,
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros. Thank you for the DS. I haven't got a box for it, so it's in there somewhere.
A really good game. When it first came out, it sold bucket. Even today, it sells quite high.
Yeah.
Very, very good game.
I quite enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
I got into my handheld DS and I've sat and played a couple of hours on that actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, so Level Up Games in Canterbury. Facebook them, YouTube them. They do shoppy updates now and again. But most important, visit them.
Yeah, visit
They
them. Just
have
go
stuff.
in there and find their stuff.
They have retro.
Okay, if you like what you see, please leave a comment below, push that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd like to have more subscribers, please. That'd be really cool.
You need to trim your beard. You like you belong in a
Yes,
tree.
I know.